Good snap, good place. Kick is up. It is. Yes! Oh, a walk-off winner from 61. Harrison Mevis sends the Mizzou students running onto the turf.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Earning Our Stripes and Mr. Benjamin Duncan. Holy shit, my guy, if you can't hear it from my voice right now, I lost it this past Saturday as we were at the Mizzou K-State game. Ben, how are you doing today?
Not too bad. Tired. Want to go to bed. Yeah.
But we are not alone this week, as I am Brock Gordon. We are joined by someone who will be joining us this Saturday in St. Louis. You've heard him on the podcast before. The Nebraska Cornhusker fan, Mr. Thomas Haley.
What's up, guys?
I'm sorry, is your team undefeated, or did you have a struggle win against...
Doesn't matter, that's still my theme song, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, is your team had to struggle win against Northern Illinois this past week?
It doesn't matter, win's a win. Didn't even pay attention. I was at work while that game was happening.
Well, Mr. Haley, you will have to pay attention to what we have this week and upcoming this week as well for Earning Our Stripes. Sir, welcome back to the podcast.
What's up?
Any updates that you would like to have for the fans at home?
Nothing really. Just been chilling. Finally got a haircut.
Oh, wow.
I feel more aerodynamic now. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ben, would you like to start with the recap of the game first, or the miscellaneous Mizzou news first?
We do recap of the game. Started off, my boy.
Alrighty. Well, it was a sellout in Columbia, Missouri on a beautiful night. A few scattered showers, nothing more than a little bit of a drizzle. Sellout crowd, 62,621 true sons and daughters, along with the little purple power cats there in attendance. Brady Cook was a fucking force of nature as he went 23 for 35, 356 through the air, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown as well on fourth down. The Schrader had 10 carries for 58 yards, including one massive Barnum run. Luther Burton led all Tiger wide receivers, 7 receptions, 114 yards, and the 2 touchdowns. 3 Tigers had sacks this week, and Carnell, the realest George, and Johnny motherfucking Walker Jr. Abrams Drain had a pick. Tyron Hopper and Charleston led the Tigers with tackles. And, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the thicker kicker, Harrison Mevis. 3 for 4 on field goals, 3 for 3 on extra points. And he had that game-winning 61-yard game-winning field goal. And, by the way, that is an SEC record, as myself and Mr. Benjamin Duncan rushed the field about 6,000 of our closest friends. Ben, this is the first time that Mizzou has beaten a top 15 opponent since Florida in 2018, and is the first time since 2014 against Oklahoma State in the Cotton Bowl that Mizzou has beaten a non-conference top 15 team. And this is also the first time your Tigers have been 3-0 since 2018.
It is beautiful.
We're also fined $100,000, by the way, but no one really cares about that.
No, hell no.
W's only.
So funny enough, I was able to watch that game, and I did catch the end of it. I'm like, I was like, 61 yards, interesting. And then I'm like, when I saw the kick from Mevis, I'm like, ooh, that's got the distance. It went. I was like, nice.
Nice little tidbit.
Sadly, it's still not the longest ever kick in college football history.
No, it's not.
Because that one is an absolute shot, my guy. That if you look it up, it's insane.
Me and Ben became something that you won't see on the vlog that Ben did. Me and Ben became devout Catholics there for a second.
Oh my god.
What?
Literally.
Me and Ben did the whole, you know the thing, Tommy, you're a Catholic.
You were doing the rosary, my guy?
Is that what the fucking head things are? The head, chest, titty?
Huh?
You mean literally doing a cross like literally
Yes.
any other religion does?
Yes.
It's called praying, by the way.
Well, I mean, we prayed as well, but... So yeah, that won't be picked up. Ben, any other thoughts that you have for the game or the stats from those purple power cats that dropped out of the top 25 completely after this loss this week?
I'm just wondering why, after this, Mizzou is still not ranked, and Florida is.
That's the big one for me as well. How the fuck is Florida ranked? They got embarrassed on national television week 1 to Utah, but now they're ranked. They're 2-1. But Mizzou, who's 3-0, isn't ranked.
I mean, yes, Tennessee is what? 4 ranks higher than K-State, but Florida has a loss. Come on now.
An embarrassing loss, nonetheless. You lost by 13 on the road. It's fine. I'm sure that justice will come after this week because, as we'll get to on BTT this week, there are a lot of top 25 matchups. There's going to be quite a few of them that are going to fall out of the top 25 completely. One in particular that's also black and gold that I don't think is going to survive. But, Mizzou, assuming they take care of business this week against the Tigers of Memphis, should be ranked in the top 25 as they head down to Nashville next week. Ben or Tommy, any other thoughts on the K-State game?
It was good. I do have one general question.
All right.
I know Mr. Brightside always plays at Mizzou games, but genuine question, since I'm going to ask you here, and, you guys sent me the video, and I still didn't really get a solid answer. But how loud was the "fuck KU" chant during Mr. Brightside?
Loud, and then it turned into K-State.
Yeah, and then it turned into a fuck K-State on the field, which I was not prepared for.
What?
I was not prepared for. And in the lovely vlog that you can see on Ben's channel, you can see my expression change because he has me in the shot while we're chanting it. I start off chanting "fuck KU." Everyone else is chanting "fuck K-State," and I go. You can literally see it in my face, and my eyes. I go, "Oh shit, okay." But the "fuck KU" chant on Mr. Brightside, my father who joined us, who is a KU fan, just the entire time was saying "rent free." No, motherfucker, we just hate you. We don't have that level of rival in the SEC yet. Arkansas is getting there.
I thought Arkansas was already there.
No, they are not K-State level, or Kansas level, I should say. Ain't that right, Ben? Arkansas is nowhere near KU level.
No.
They're close to Illinois. Close. I mean, I don't. No one's killed anyone at a Mizzou Arkansas game yet, so there's that. Illinois still got that on Arkansas. All right, Ben, your miscellaneous or any other thoughts that you have from this Mizzou K-State game?
Okay. Or for the game, just the game.
Yep. Final thoughts. Oh, and then after your final thoughts, we got to hand out our stripe.
Can you guys give me one moment? I'll be right back.
You're good, sir.
I don't think I have anything else really. Or the one thing, Mizzou stealing the number 1 recruit class of 2025 out of the state of Kansas after beating K-State.
Yeah, that was not lost on me either.
Icing on the cake.
Damn right. All right, you ready to hand out who earned a stripe this week?
Yes.
All right. You can start us off first, sir. Is it a certain thicker kicker?
Yes, sir.
And why on earth would that be?
Because he won us the game after missing a field goal earlier in the day. He came back and gave us the W.
Interesting. That's the obvious one. I'm actually not going to go with the obvious one. I'm going to go with a guy that I dogged on a little bit, and then towards the end of last year, I made a crazy-ass prediction about him, and that crazy-ass prediction came true. And you know what? I feel vindicated for saying this about him. I'm saying that Brady Cook earned a stripe this week because he went 23 for 35, 365, and 3 total touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he earned his stripe this week because that is a career record for him in passing yards.
And speaking of him, too, can people please stop booing Brady Cook anytime he's on the field?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Because they actually
transfer to Nathaniel Pete. Boo Nathaniel Pete.
That on the news this week. They talked about that on the news this week. Like, the dude, this is what he's wanted to do all his life is be quarterback for Mizzou, and then people are dogging on him when he's trying to do his best he can.
Boo Nathaniel Pete. He's stealing carries from the Schrader. Oh my God, we didn't even talk about that, have we? So do we have this? Do you have an update on the sign?
I will not be able to do anything because of work.
All right, that's fine. I think I still got mine. If you still have yours from the K-State game. So we brought the Schrader sign, 2 of them, to the Mizzou K-State game, which is a picture of Cody Schrader in a Shredder mask. That'll be making the trip down to Memphis down to St. Louis with the 3 of us.
Back. What have I missed?
Oh, we handed out our stripes and we talked about the Schrader sign.
Okay. Also, why are people booing Brady Cook? I feel like it's not his fault. It may be the offensive coordinator's fault. I don't know.
Drinkwitz's play calling for doing a pass when it should have been a run.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, sometimes if the quarterback is not performing well, sometimes just always point the finger to the offensive coordinator. Best example, Matt Canada with the Steelers.
But like I said, Brady Cook earned his stripe from me this week for his performance, because that's a gutsy performance, if you ask me. Mr. Ben, the miscellaneous Mizzou news for the week.
Alrighty. Let's see. Give me just a second.
Also, Tommy, you missed that Mizzou stole the number 1 recruit out of Kansas in the 2025 class.
Okay.
Like right after the game.
Alright, starting off, yes. Eli Drinkwitz beat Kansas State and then landed the top player in the Sunflower State's 2025 class in the same day. Julian Marks. Defensive line, correct?
Yes, add more to that D-line.
Beautiful. We have Drinkwitz dancing in the locker room.
This man wasn't just dancing in the locker room. This man was hip thrusting.
Dear God.
When I said he has the most white boy swag out of any coach in the SEC, I mean it.
We have, from Dave Matter, since today's game-winning field goal split the uprights, Mizzou has sold 1,000 more tickets to next week's game versus Memphis and St. Louis. We were already a part of that to begin with before.
So I have a question. Is that game almost a sellout?
I have not checked recently.
Because geographically, it would make more sense because, get a bunch of people from Columbia.
There's also a very large amount of Mizzou fans in St.
in a lot of
Louis.
yes, other than them dumbass Cardinals, but that's different.
It's okay. We can wear royal stuff in St. Louis as well while we're there.
Yeah, I gotta ask Tommy a question off air about that for the trip. I think he knows what I'm getting ready to ask.
I don't know what's going on.
Check general.
Oh, nice.
Holy
moving
shit,
on.
Tommy.
Moving on. Since 2009, there has been just one Mizzou football quarterback to post 350-plus yards of total offense, 3 or more touchdowns, and 0 turnovers in a win over a ranked opponent, and that quarterback is Brady Cook. And
the
James
only other
Franklin
quarterback
did
to come close
twice.
to that, the only other quarterback to come close to that is James Franklin.
And he lost both those games.
Well, yes, he did. Yeah, that answers my question there, Tommy. Continue, Mr. Ben.
Then Mizzou is the second team out of the coach's top 25. The Tigers are a spot behind Kansas State and receive 70 fewer points than the Wildcats after beating them. What?
So, the AP poll came out, and Mizzou was beating the fuck out of K-State in that poll. In the coaches' poll. Like, it was a massacre. Moving on, Ben.
Next, the Reese's Senior Bowl Defensive Player of the Week is linebacker Tyron Hopper, racking up 8 tackles, 6 solo, 2 assists, 2 pass breakups, 2 quarterback hits, and 1 TFL versus Kansas State.
Let's go! He has had a quiet season so far this year, but that I feel like last week was his, hey, I'm still here, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still fucking shit up. But I mean, how old is Johnny Walker? Is he
Like a junior or something? I don't know.
Is he? We get him for another year? Looking that up right now. He's a sophomore.
Oh, yeah, we get him for at least
We get him
another
2
year.
more years. Holy shit.
Unless he leaves.
He ain't leaving. He's getting playing time. The team's good.
True.
First time since 2018 being 3-0.
Mevis was named the SEC Specialist of the Week, obviously.
Of course. Break a record, you might have to.
BYU beat Arkansas in Arkansas.
And then bodied them on Twitter.
You want me to quote him with this, Brock?
Yeah, start with the Arkansas tweet and then the BYU tweet.
Well, you do the Arkansas tweet, and then I'll do the BYU
God, I
one.
gotta get to Twitter now. Lordy. How dare you do that to me, Ben? I didn't even have Twitter up. Usually when we do these, I try to stay off Twitter.
That's why I just screenshot everything.
Yeah, well, you know, I also try to stay off my phone for obvious reasons.
Valid.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it in my best Arkansas accent. I saw some BYU teenagers. They were going in an RV, and a bunch of their friends surrounded the RV and started shaking it up and down. I wondered what was going on there.
I don't know what accent BYU would have.
Just
but,
your accent.
Soaking with a smoke show is better than sleeping with your cousin.
God damn. Hello, yes, I would like to report a murder.
Mm-hmm. Then we have college football's best atmospheres ranking, with Mizzou coming in at number 3 on this list of 10. The only 2 schools that are ahead of that is Florida and Colorado for obvious reasons.
No, Colorado wasn't an obvious reason. That game sucked ass. Colorado got exposed.
They're going to get blown out anyways this weekend.
That's why what I said earlier.
Then former Mizzou defensive lineman Justin Smith, again among the nominees for election to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2024.
I would love it so much if Godzilla got in the Hall of Fame. He does not get enough credit. I swear to God.
Back to Brady Cook. He is questionable for Saturday's game against Memphis and St. Louis due to a knee injury that he took during the K-State game. He has yet to practice this week. And the Mizzou men's golf team...
before you move on from that. Mizzou is 3-0. Another quarterback who was starting got hurt with a knee injury in 2013. It's 2013 all over again.
What do you mean by that?
James Franklin was rocked with a knee injury. Matty Mock had to come in.
Oh.
Which means, unfortunately, I think Sam Horn's about to really like some Columbia marching powder.
Oh.
Because that's what happened to Matty Mock. But that also means that Mizzou gets a generational talent as their quarterback after that. So. The hell. Continue, Mr. Ben.
A strong 18th hole helped the Mizzou men's golf team win their first title of the season at the Chicago Highlands Invitational. So congrats to the boys on the golf.
Any update on women's soccer or volleyball?
Oh, yes, I have plenty of other stuff brought.
Oh, please do indulge me.
We have... Larry Roundtree was cut from the Houston practice squad.
God damn it!
Soccer beat Florida 3-2.
Suck that Tiger dick, bitch.
Volleyball lost to Eastern Illinois 3-0.
What the fuck?
Then we have... a former Mizzou coach won a game against an SEC opponent this weekend.
Would that be one Demon? We don't speak his name here, Ben.
Yes.
The Demon.
The UNLV head coach beat Vanderbilt.
The Demon. Fuck him. Piece of shit.
Then we have...
Hang on, before we move on, is there any coach that's more hated than him in the history of Mizzou?
I don't know, man.
Because I feel like pretty much the rest of them are well-liked or just forgotten. Like, everyone still loves Dan Devine. Pinkel, we all know he's God status. Drink is, mixed, but he's generally liked in the Mizzou fandom. I just feel like even when he was here, everybody fucking hated the Demon. Just so much.
Next up, we have the covers to get into the bars as of 6 o'clock this past Saturday in Columbia.
All right, Ben's out here doing the real journalism.
Thanks to the person on Mizzou Class of 2024 Snapchat story for posting that, and so I was able to see. But as of 6 o'clock, so pretty much after the game on Saturday.
We got back to KC about 5:30.
Okay. But a little after the game, just because it was raining and everything.
Yeah.
The cover to get into B12 was $10.
Not bad.
I have a random question.
To get into...
What, Tommy?
Because are you guys 0 for 2 on weather? You guys are 0 for 2 when it comes to weather with a K-State game.
For K-State, yeah.
I mean,
You
it
guys
wasn't
went to
honestly that bad.
When you guys went to Manhattan,
I
it was
put my
raining.
poncho on for like 20 minutes.
If you even had it
And then
on
when
that
you guys
long,
go to Como, it was raining.
I mean, it didn't even really rain in Columbia. There were some sprinkles. We had a decent amount of rain for like 5 minutes, but that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it was dry. It was actually quite nice.
The cover to get into my house was
God.
$20.
Dude, listen, my house's covers are always fucking expensive.
The cover to get into Harpo's was $20.
Same thing with Harpo's. Also overrated. I don't know why everyone keeps going to Harpo's.
Shiloh's cover was $0.
Fuck yeah, Shiloh's. Keeping it real.
And Willie's cover was $20.
That sounds about right. But hey, shout out to Shiloh's, man.
Then
Throw up a
we
one of
have
the boxers.
we have bowl projections already.
Jesus Christ. It's fucking week 4.
Yeah, we have bowl projections.
All right. Lay it
And
on
with
me.
Mizzou's win over K-State this weekend, Mizzou is favored to go to the Music City Bowl.
And that's the one that I predicted to start the year.
That's in
Do you know who they have
Nashville?
us playing against?
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Minnesota.
What?
That would be actually interesting.
Mizzou, Minnesota at the Music City Bowl is what they had said.
All right, to refresh everyone's memory, the bowl games that me and Ben predicted in the year and also the record for Mizzou. Ben predicted 9-3, saying that Mizzou would lose to Kansas State, and has Mizzou going to the Las Vegas Bowl. I have Mizzou still going 10-2, going to the Music City Bowl. Because let's be honest, I'm still going to stick at 10-2. I just don't think it's going to be Tennessee that Mizzou loses to. I'm changing it. I'm thinking it's going to be LSU. If that, I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably change again. Maybe I think Mizzou's going to go undefeated this year. I don't fucking know. Georgia struggled against South Carolina.
And then finally, the last thing there in the local mid-Missouri area. Our last thing that I have. A man was charged for driving a car into a Jefferson City gas station to steal chocolate milk over the weekend.
That's based as fuck.
Fucking milk?
That's based
A
as
dude
hell.
drove his car into a gas station in Jeff City to steal chocolate milk.
That is based as hell. That is legitimately based as hell. All right.
That
I have an update.
That's
So
all that
may I share this with the class?
Is it Mizzou or mid-Missouri related?
Send it in general.
Okay, that is an update that you can talk about.
Is in correlation to our trip to St. Louis this weekend. I've done oopsies, Your Honor. My client has claimed oopsie daisies as I have been forgetting to book a hotel because I've kind of been busy this past weekend. Because I did work this weekend. No, sucks, right? Working on the weekend. But we finally booked our hotel. We are staying at the one Ben sent in the text group chat, the Kendom, as we like to call it. Should rename it to Mojo Dojo Casa House.
No, the Kendom. Perfect.
But it's Mojo Dojo Casa House.
That's too long. The Kendom is just perfect.
Exactly, that's the point. So we are staying at the one Ben sent, that courtyard.
Don't tell the people!
We're staying at the courtyard by Marriott.
Oh my god.
It's the name of the hotel. That's just the name of the hotel. I'm not saying where the address is. It's the one Ben sent in the text.
Okay.
Oh, our check-in time is at 3. And we
So
have to
all
check
of a
out.
sudden my 12 p.m. doesn't sound ridiculous.
So and then we had to check out by noon on Sunday.
That's fine.
So, I mean, by the time we all wake up, take showers, all that shit will be out of there.
Fucking joke's on you. I want to go to the St. Louis Zoo.
What? Why?
Because it's a fucking awesome zoo.
Wow, zoo will always be the best zoo.
Well, no. San Diego would like to have a word with you.
Well, I've never been to San Diego.
I haven't
so
either.
I wouldn't know.
But you know what? When Mizzou takes on
I
San
wouldn't
Diego
know.
State in a few years, me and Ben might go to the San Diego Zoo. Anyway, thank you for the update, Tommy. Anything else, Mr. Ben?
I got nothing, man.
All right, before we get to the mailbag and predictions, it's time to Know Your Enemy, powered by bcardentertainment.com. Know Your Enemy, powered by bcardentertainment.com. For all the articles and content that is produced by bcard Entertainment, check out bcardentertainment.com. The Memphis Tigers from Memphis, Tennessee, of course. Mizzou leads the all-time series 3-1, winning the previous meeting in 2018, 65-33. The head coach of the Memphis Tigers is Ryan Silverfield. He is in his fourth full season at Memphis. He is 24-16. He has never had a losing season for the Blue Tigers, as he is 2-1 in bowl games. His lone loss is in his debut as a coach in the 2019 Cotton Bowl against Penn State. Memphis defeated Navy last week, 28-24, with a last-second stop to win the game. A balanced attack for this Memphis team as they lean on their run a little bit more. Twice as much of the touchdowns come on the ground this year compared to the air. 102 passes to 115 rushes. Attempts. A very strong and a very turnover-prone team. They've turned the ball over 7 times this year already. Starting quarterback for Memphis is Seth Hennigan. 71 for 100, 791 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He also has 22 carries for 47 yards and 3 touchdowns. The running back room is led by Blake Watson, 40 carries, 295 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Sutton Smith is the other running back with 22 carries, 127 yards, and 2 touchdowns. A familiar wide receiver awaits Mizzou as Toski Dove is 4th on the depth chart and 4th in receiving yards for Memphis. He also does not start for the Tigers. No Memphis wide receiver has more than one receiving touchdown this year. The leading route runner is Rock Taylor, who has 15 receptions for 154 yards. I'm going to be honest, I love the defense that Memphis runs. It's 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 4 DBs, and a rotation between what they call a buck, which is a weak side blitzer, and a star, which is a rotating defensive back. 7 of the 12 starters, yes, I said 12, that's because of the buck and star, are seniors for the Tigers. They force a lot of fumbles. Part of that is due to the teams they've played this year. Bethune-Cookman, Arkansas State, and Navy are combined 3-6 on the year. They've given up 167 yards a game on the ground and 337 through the air. Both those numbers are way down because of the Bethune-Cookman game. Without that game, they give up 224 rushing yards a game and 141 passing yards a game. They're yet to play a good passing team this year. So the key for the Tigers of Mizzou to win this game, they need to run the ball effectively and then burn Memphis deep. Ladies and gentlemen, the Memphis Tigers. So now you know the enemy this week. Then it's time to get in predictions. Are you ready, good sir?
Oh, yes.
We start off with Brady Cook. Will he play?
Oh,
Will
God.
Brady Cook play?
Ben? I need an answer.
I don't know.
Well, it's a yes or no. This is our, instead of our over-under,
No.
this
I'll
is
go no.
no. Okay. So you're saying Sam Horn gets a start.
Did he have an injury against?
Did
he
you
have
miss
an injury
this?
against K-State?
Did you miss this? Yes.
I think I missed it. I don't know. I really wasn't really paying attention because I was flipping through other games. Because obviously it started at 11 o'clock.
But he played and finished the game. But yeah, his knee's a little injured. But I think he's going to play. He
How
finished the
injured
rest
are
of the
we
game.
talking?
He finished the rest of the game.
So then I'm in the boat that he's going to be starting Saturday.
I think they might do a little bit of platooning between him and Horn, but I think he will start. Ben, over-under. Carries for the Schrader. 11.5.
I'd like to see more.
You're going the over.
You're going over. I'm gonna say the over.
Over-under.
I'm just guessing here at this point. I'm picking at straws.
Over-under. Times Brock will say, fuck Nathaniel Pete. 16.5.
Oh, I'm saying the over. I'm saying over. If Brock hates someone with a passion, he's gonna bring it up so many goddamn times. Like Kansas. So your dad was kind of right.
Over-under. Times Ben's going to say Nathaniel Pete should be the new slot wide receiver. 8.5.
Under.
I'm going over. He said it a lot.
I'm going under.
He said it
under.
a lot at K-State. So many times. Over-under. Times Tommy will roll his eyes at some point during the Mizzou game. 25.5.
Oh, you set that number way too low, my guy.
Ben,
I think you might as well just say over because it's going to be that number is going to be ridiculous. We better bring like one of the things like a pitch clock, like a pitch count clicker.
or in between your eye rolls. Over under quarters till Brock loses his voice. Third quarter.
Hey, what quarter?
Third.
Third. Let's say yeah, he'll lose it by the third quarter.
It's over or under, sir.
For under. Do you mean it's a yes or no? It should be a yes or no. Will Brock lose his voice by the end of the third quarter?
No. Start of third quarter.
Start of third quarter. Let's say no. He will not lose his voice by the start of the third quarter.
Ben?
Yes.
And finally, sacks for Johnny Walker Jr. 1.5.
It sounded like you said sex for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, he might get sex after this game.
I'm gonna say under.
You?
Johnny Walker Jr. Who, if I'm not mistaken, currently leads the Tigers in sacks this year. I need an answer, Mr. Benjamin.
What was the over under?
1.5.
Over.
And yes, he is currently tied for first in sacks for the Tigers. It's actually a three-way tie. Ooh, interesting. All right, it's now time for predictions. For the score, Ben, start us off. Your prediction for the score. He's thinking really hard about this one.
Pulling up the wins. Interesting. Tommy. So, Mizzou and Memphis have played a total of 4 games against each other.
Yes, I said that. Know your enemy.
Yeah, Mizzou's won 3, Memphis has 1. Last time we played them was 2018. And we beat them 65-33.
Again, stuff that I've stated, and know your enemy. need a score prediction.
I'll go ahead and say a score.
All right, Tommy.
Mizzou 31, Memphis 24.
Okay. Wow, Tommy taking Missouri. That's kind of weird.
I don't know. I'm just randomly guessing.
31-21.
Ben going with a double-digit victory. Interesting.
Well, he's not the only one going with a double-digit victory. Going Tigers of Missouri, 42. Memphis, because they have not looked good in any of their games. They've played pretty much pushovers at this point.
Played Navy, Arkansas, and Bethune.
Arkansas State. Not even
Arkansas
Arkansas.
State, sorry.
All their wins against teams that are a division lower than them.
After this game, they play Boise State, by the way, at home. Then Tulane right after that.
Yeah, they're about to get smacked 3 straight weeks. I'm going Mizzou 42, Memphis 17.
By the way, tickets are still available for this game. In the 151 area, they're going for $65 a piece.
Sounds about right.
Honestly, that's not bad, though.
And the most important question, will the Tigers be ranked next week?
No.
Rocky, you know that's something they would totally do to us, man. That's something they would totally do to us.
Not even a Mizzou fan, and I know if they win this game, they're not going to be right. I already know it.
In there and we wouldn't.
I think Mizzou will be ranked.
Oh. If they beat LSU in about 2 or 3 weeks, then yeah, I think.
Oh, Mizzou's going to be ranked for the LSU game. Because Mizzou plays Memphis, then we go to Nashville, we're going to whoop Vandy, and then we'll be ranked against LSU. There's no question. No question in my mind.
Now, if they, okay.
Mizzou will be ranked, mark my words, for the LSU game, and they will have a very interesting question on their hands when they try to figure out who deserves the damn it, brain's not working. Brain no work. Very interesting question when they try to figure out who College Game Day will be going to. Because I think they should come to Columbia, fuck the Cotton Bowl. I don't think Arkansas or Oklahoma or Texas will be ranked as high when that game's played. Because the Sooners got to go through Cincinnati and Iowa State first. And Texas has to go through. Well, okay, Texas might be that ranked that high. And they got to play Baylor and Kansas. Anyway, Ben, do you have anything else?
Says game day weather is saying 85 degrees and partly cloudy.
Well, right. We're going to be in a dome, so
yep.
It's not like it fucking matters.
What do we have for the mailbag this week?
For the mailbag, we have, as there's been lots of videos going up recently.
God, there have been so many videos going up recently.
We have, with all my videos recently, well, we first have, from our hype video, Rock, we have the Adam Blanchett 9829 says, Cats by 90, babe, Emaw. And I responded back to him saying, how about that game, huh?
How'd that fucking work out for you, you piece of shit?
Then we have, on my Grambling State Tigers versus LSU Tigers game day vlog, we have LSU Band Trumpet 2014 saying, go Tigers.
Did he spell it like...
Yes.
Okay.
He spelled it like you thought it was spelled.
Okay, cool.
On my Marching Mizzou halftime video, we have SC964. Please upload your reaction to the ending of this game. for the K-State one. And I said,
Done.
my game day vlog, with the end of the game included, will be going live today, or the day I had responded back to him, the day it was coming out. And he said, thanks. Then Brock responded on the game day vlog for K-State saying, what, no K-State fans this time? And then we have, I'm not going to say every single letter for that one, but got a comment saying, love it, from Florida.
Hey.
So we got someone from Florida watching my videos.
Hey.
And we're back up to we're up to 93 subscribers.
Let's go. Nothing from the man, the myth, the legend, Noah?
No, not this week.
All right. Well, what's that viewer numbers on the vlog?
Oh, you want to know the numbers?
Yeah, it's oh shit, this is doing numbers.
All the videos be doing numbers.
They really do. I'm really proud of you, my guy.
Starting with the hype video that we put out 5 days ago, Brock.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 193 views and 4 likes, but more dislikes than likes.
Hey, same with ours. That one was 56.
Our podcast for the 14th had 7 views and a like.
Yeah, you know.
The LSU Tiger Marching Band pregame got 59 views and 2 likes in 3 days. In 3 days for the LSU halftime show, 66 views and 3 likes. Grambling State's halftime show at LSU got 48 views and 2 likes. The LSU game day vlog got 44 views and 4 likes in 3 days. The Marching Mizzou pregame for the K-State game got 76 views and 4 likes.
Holy shit!
In 2 days. The Marching Mizzou halftime got 62 views and 1 like in 2 days.
What the fuck?
I think I'm gonna start uploading the band parts separately from the vlogs themselves.
Well, yeah, because then you're not doing movies like you've been doing.
And then the game day vlog, just the game day stuff, has in 1 day of being uploaded, 1 like and 43 views.
Hey, not bad.
With the average view time on it being 6 minutes.
Well, that's
out of 42.
I'm wondering what those 6 minutes everyone's trying to watch is. Could it be the ending?
But, could be. But we putting up numbers right now, and my last in my last 48 hours, I've gotten 237 views.
In that same time span for B-Card Entertainment, that hype vlog got 56 views, 1 like, and 6 dislikes. K-State fans. The video of me storming the field, 47 views, 2 likes.
How long did it take you guys to get onto the field? Like from where you guys were sitting to get on the field, how long did that take?
Well, you can see it in the entirety of the vlog.
I'm just asking you right now, so why don't you just answer the question?
That's how it is, how quick it was for us. Ben recorded the entire walk down there.
Pretty much.
It was like 2 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fast.
By the way, security's just high-fiving us as we're going onto the field. Oh, I guess we should talk about that more. The fact that, holy fuck, we were on the field. Shouldn't we, Ben? I feel like we kind of just skipped over that part. We rushed the field at a D1 football game in the SEC. And this motherfucker didn't want to do it.
I had to work this weekend.
No, not you. Not you.
It was me.
He didn't want to rush the field. At first. And I'm like, no, fuck you, we're going. As soon as I'm jumping over the bar,
definitely doing it in St. Louis. I'm just kidding. No, we're not. We're totally not.
You can do that, my good friend.
Yeah, it's.
I will not be. But, yeah. So, should we talk more about... Ben, should we really talk more about the fact we were on the field?
Yeah, it had been since I was in band the last time I was on that field.
The last time you were in that stadium?
Yes.
So... It's a very nice field.
Yes.
I debated about doing Field Angels.
You're taking some clippings. Do they play on grass or turf?
Turf.
I was going to say, if it was the actual grass, you're just taking some clips, put it in your pocket.
No.
Like, actual Farrar field grass?
No. State troopers surrounded the goalposts so no one could tear them down.
Of course they did.
Lame.
Fucking... Ugh. Stupid. Should have let us tore it down. Yeah, like I said earlier, about 6,000 of our closest friends, me and Ben, are hugging random people. Tell me I'm wrong, Ben.
Nope.
It was like... God, vindication, I guess, is the word, is the feeling that we all had, like, collectively in that stadium and those that were on the field. We felt vindicated because we had waited so fucking long for something like this to happen. And when it does, it's against a fan base that talks the most shit online.
I thought Kansas would be doing that, but okay.
Oh no, K-State. I don't know what the fuck Mizzou ever did to K-State, but Ben can vouch for me on this. K-State fans are fucking vindictive and mean as shit.
I will say it was funny when the one guy was talking trash on like how Cody Schrader sucks, and then he got like a 48-yard gain.
He said, you should tear up the sign, talking about the Schrader sign.
Immediately,
Cody Schrader runs for 48 yards.
Pretzel boy, and that I should go buy another pretzel and be depressed.
Yeah. Like, they were all talking shit around us, and then all of a sudden Cody Schrader says, fuck y'all.
Screw y'all, I'm out.
Cody Schrader said, fuck it, team on my back type shit. Luther Burden said, team on my back type shit. Just a boy from St. Louis doing this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just the greatest D2 running back of all time, and probably the best recruit Mizzou has ever gotten of all time, saying, you know what? Team on us. Our quarterback's hurt. And the defense also saying, put them on our back. We got you. Like, it really felt... I can't describe the amount of joy in that stadium or that I felt. There were people crying around us.
I thought I finally had seen God for the first time.
Wait, you say... Hold on, time. You said crying?
Crying. Like tears of joy.
Okay, that's... Okay.
Tommy, think about this. Like I said...
Tommy, think about if Nebraska won the national...
Yes, I would have lost my shit as well.
I was about to say, think about if Nebraska beats... I don't know, who's on your fucking schedule?
I haven't seen the schedule.
Hang on.
Nebraska football at all this year.
Hang on. Imagine, Okay, Iowa. Iowa's the perfect example. Iowa talks shit all the time to y'all. Is that fair to say?
Corn sucks.
Yeah, your corn sucks. Fuck your corn. You know, all that. Imagine you're at that game, and then all of a sudden, you walk off and you win.
Oh yeah, I'd be losing my shit.
That's the amount of feeling and joy that Mizzou fans had.
Shoving your corn down all the Iowa people's throats.
I mean, the only way it would have been sweeter if it was Kansas and we had just beaten the fuck out of them.
That would have been beautiful.
Or, you know, we beat Georgia last year. I wanted to hear Ben's reaction to that one.
It hurts, man.
Anyway, Mr. Ben, where can you be found?
It's okay. We're gonna go into Athens and beat #1 Georgia at home, right?
I mean, I hope so.
Talking crazy in the EOS today.
I ain't picking that shit. Anyway, Ben, where can you be found on Twitter?
I can be found at EliteTigerSports1 or at EliteTigerSports. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized, all one word.
Mr. Tommy Haley.
I can be found on Twitter at dude_rex14. The D and the R are both capitalized.
I can be found on Twitter at BrockGorton99. The B and the G are capitalized. You can follow B Card Entertainment on Twitter at B_CardENT. The B, the C, and the E are capitalized on that. Over on the B Card YouTube channel, just went live as of our recording. The hype for the return to the Battle Dome vlog, Mizzou versus Memphis, went live. 6 people have already watched it. You could be part of the next grouping to watch it, because I guarantee you, if it's anything like that K-State vlog, it'll get easily over 50 views in the matter of 2 days.
Yes, sir.
See some great moments of us inside the Battle Dome from earlier this year in March.
I'm gonna call.
Yes, that is in the video. Where's your sexy wife?
I'm gonna call. Call so goddamn hard.
Yes, that clip. Thank you, Tommy. Where's your sexy ass wife? Is in that clip.
Where's your sexy ass wife?
Valid.
There are so many people that listen to only EOS that don't know what the hell you're talking about on that, which makes it even better.
If you do not know what we mean, just look up the name Cody Rose, Where's Your Wife, and then you'll understand.
But only it's for AJ McCarron.
Yes.
Look up, let's see, I think I know her name.
This man's about to, Ben's got our, book watch or
look
something?
Up, I had her name, I don't remember her name, just look up Catherine Webb, and you're welcome.
What the fuck? Why do you just know that?
Yeah, Catherine Webb 2013, there you go, fellas.
Dog, what the fuck? Tommy.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Remember in 2013 against Notre Dame, Alabama National Championship game, it felt like every 2 players they were panning to AJ McCarron's girlfriend?
I know, but this man just knew that off the top of his head.
Yeah, a lot of people actually.
If you're a college football fan, how do you not?
Because my head's filled with other useless knowledge. Did you know that Cincinnati and Marshall won the MAC?
A lot of people know about the 2013 stuff because that and Kirk Herbstreit was also fucking simping. That and Brett Musburger was like, oh my god, this woman's so fucking hot. Holy shit.
Anyway.
I'm about to call.
Anyway.
Literally was about ready to call so goddamn hard.
Women are fake and don't exist.
I was waiting for someone to play that.
Anyway.
Me looking at the Sam's Club checkout girl the other day as I was leaving.
Hey, Liv, whack his pee-pee.
Looking at my Sam's Club rotisserie chicken.
I'm gonna call so goddamn hard.
Anyway, as slowly as surely as my mind is deteriorating away, we are earning our stripes. Until next week when we have another vlog, and my voice is probably even more shot because we're recording immediately after
sorry for this one showing up
game.
late because this guy's voice was gone for 2 days straight, and so we weren't able to record.
My voice is going to be even worse Sunday when we record. Anyway, slowly as surely, I've been Brock Gorton.
I've been Tommy Haley.
And I've been your Mizzou alumni, Benjamin Duncan.
And on BTT this week, we do a deep dive into what the fuck Ben has coming up for all of his trips the rest of the year. Tommy's going to lose his shit.
Bro, I don't have a free weekend until November, bruh.
Until next week. Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. MIZ.
ZOU.
Say it, Tommy.
No.
Say it.
No, I'm not saying it.
You have to.
Not saying it.
You have
You said I
to.
had to say it at the game, so I'm not saying it now.
Are we still
No.
recording right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to wait till you end it then.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.